Hey folks, welcome to another What's in the Box. My name is Jesse and today we are looking at After the Empire from Gray Fox Games. This box is massive, it is heavy, and it is full of really cool plastic little pieces. So let's take a look, oh my gosh, at this box. So it's tall, you can see it's tall. And while I peel the plastic, I like to tell you about twitch.tv/heartboardgames, where we play games like After the Empire. We did stream this one in its prototype form. Looking forward to streaming it in its completed form. Really detailed art already on the cover. Great choice for this art to be the cover. Let's take a peek. Good use of sword in the logo. I always appreciate good graphic design. It's so large, let's put that aside. If you want to skip the rule book, you can scan that. Hopefully that works for you. But we're not going to skip the rule book, we're just going to thumb through it. So we're expecting to see these things. There's 4 wood gates, 12 wood walls, 16 turrets, 16 wood turrets, 16 stone turrets, 4 stone gates, 4 stone walls. Those are plastic pieces that are included. We have workers, everything like that. We have player boards. Lots of cards, lots of stuff. We have the setup. We're playing a season. Once again, this is all online if you want to get a fine detailed look at it. This is just for thumbing through the book. Some people like to just see how the words to image ratio are in the book. I think this is terrific. Sometimes rule books can be too wordy. You just need some pictures to break it up. We have some variants: easy mode, hard mode, no reports, destructive damage, crippling wounds. Cool. All right, let's take a look. These are some chits here. Bunch of different cuts here. Oh, I always gotta look at the back too. Pretty much the same. All these fine chits. Here we go, we're getting into it now. These are the player boards. We'll look at those in a second. We have the player, the full board. Lots of bags. Lots of bags, set those aside. These are standees. So this is the plastic. We're gonna get a real close-up on this one. Plastic, I mean, this is straight up, I mean, this is the real deal. What I played with was 3D printed. Like, these are just molds of cool castle pieces. So these go together like that. So they have these things that are on the player boards, I imagine. Yeah. So there's holes in the player boards that keep everything still. So that would just slide right in there and keep it still. We didn't have all that nice stuff when we played the Kickstarter version. But yeah, put all this here. Get back to the, oops. So I have all the wood. We're gonna look at all of this stuff. The wood, the walls. Oh, 160p. Oh man. So we're live on Twitch right now. You can come over here to twitch.tv. Also watch these live. We're going to look at all this stuff close up. Some of it we're not. This is cubes. These are standard cubes. You can see the color. If you're a board gamer, you know cubes, right? Thank you for the follow, Board Game Strategy. We have a lot of people here, little workers. We'll take a look at those close up. But the cubes I can set aside. And there's lots of cubes, lots of bits in this. So these are just some trackers here. We can set those aside. But what we can do is look at the colors they use. Your standard colors plus purple. So save your color now. Claim it. And this is the insert, which is a good insert. I like this because it's really open-ended. You put whatever you want anywhere. It's not an example of a bad insert where they really try to make a good one is, for me, Castell. In the game Castell, it's too detailed. Like I need it to be more general. Like just give me the plastic bags and Castell. But in this one, just some pockets. That does the job. Very nice. All right, so we have some cards to look at. And then we have all these pieces. Let's look at these. So we got, these are the turrets, meaning the corner pieces. Very nice, very nice. That, oh, okay, it's like vines growing up the side. This is paintable. Like, I think doing these all together, yeah, because there's like vines on the side. So you can get through painting these really fast because it's already brown. They did a lot of the work for you. But you can just add some aging detail and stuff like that. Let's look at this one. So these are wooden walls. These are not the gate, these are the sides. Spots for the guys to hang out in. So I'm pretty sure these cubes, this is the retail version. I think in the Kickstarter version, these are little mini people, like actual guards that they put up on the walls. Do your own research on that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. So that's the gate. So that means this is the, I mean, that's the side. This is the gate. So it comes with the front door. And you can see more vines and stuff growing on the side there. Stack of wood back here, just hanging out. Cool stuff. I'm sure we all want to see this on an actual board. So let's open up these boards here. Very nice thick boards. I thought they would just be thin. They did not do that. Lots of plastic noise. All right, make room. So we have the Plains of Easterton. Okay, it looks like they're the same on both sides. Immediately, I don't see any differences there. So we're just going to use one of these as an example. But I do want to see all the art. There's 4 boards here. Yet I remember seeing 5 colors here. But it's a 4-player game, 2 to 4 players. So I don't recall what the 4th color is for. We can figure that out when we actually play the game. So anyway, putting this in. Let's put this here. Yep, slides right there, so you can't move it. It's like Legos. I mean, as far as board game production, this is next level. Let's build a fort. This is my wooden fort. I didn't know I'd be doing this at the start. But I mean, once you see the pieces, you just want to do it. There we go. I mean, this is a board game. This is a board game. That's crazy. Yeah, so this looks way better than the prototype looked. This is very nice. We need to look at this, and then I think, oh, and then the cards, and then we're done. So there we go. We're gonna put that aside for now. Let's take a peek at, look at all this stuff here. We do have some unboxings that happened earlier, so that's why you're seeing other games other than this one. So for the board here, cool stuff, really detailed. I like the armies there, lots to look at while you play the game. This is a worker placement in a way with extra stuff. But there's worker placement. And now these numbers that are on the board are different than what we played on the stream. They've balanced out the math and everything like that. If you're a fan of the Dice Tower, this game was given a gold medal, I believe. Tom Vassell really enjoyed it. Let's put the gates back where they belong, in the gates. I said I was going to look at these guys close up. These are the meeples that come with it. They're little hammer holding guys of all the different colors, and then some. Oh, and then here's the catapult that tracks on the bottom of the board. Why do I know this game a little bit? Not only because I played it, but I also made the Kickstarter video for the Kickstarter campaign. And I had to animate that catapult to do some stuff. So we have, what is this? This is kind of all over the place, isn't it? This is a lot of game. It's going to be all over the place. So these are the player cards. Looks like we have combat, melee, stuff like that. Yeah, so these are the steps of combat, in-game scoring. And we have construction costs, everything like that, the round structure. All right. And then let's go through the cards. That's the next step here. So we got little mini cards here. The art on the back is really cool. I like the choice. It's always a risky play when you think you made a good-looking game. You wonder how the public is going to accept it. I think this has been well accepted. Let's look at here. All right. So let's first off look at the back. There we go. Really cool. The barracks, foreman, the ledgerman. Noble Blade. Not sure what that is. Hope that's not a misspelling. General Stark, miner, a cook, prospector, lowly peasants, stonecutter, the demon barber of Seville. So I remember in the earlier versions of this, a lot of these cards had more text. For example, the demon barber. I can see now everything is iconography now. For him, anyway. Yeah, there used to be text, a lot more text on these cards. These cards are thick. Like, just shuffling through them, they feel good. It's not a thing I say a lot in these unboxing videos. Like, this is a thick card. Very nice. Like, it's not a linen finish, but it's just the thickness is slightly thicker than a lot of cards. See, that feels the same way too. Nice. So I'm guessing these are some sort of goals. It's been 2 years since I played, so cool art. And then we have this art. Now this art has to be this way because it has to look the same from every angle. Because these cards are flipped over, and that indicates from which side the army is attacking. So if it were flipped over this way, that means they're attacking from the west side. And this also indicates what kind of army is attacking. The archers and so on. Fighting band. Lots of fighting bands. Hordsmen's. The stats below are going to be different. You can see them, the numbers changing. Infernal Army. But yeah, that is After the Empire from Gray Fox Games. Lots of games to cover, but I think we did it. Made a mess of the table. But until next time, the box is closed.